Tilly the Triceratops' ultimate beach day adventure. The sun rose over Crystal Cove, casting golden rays across the sparkling waves and warming the soft, white sand. Tilly the Triceratops stretched her mighty legs, her 3 horns glinting in the morning light. She had been planning this beach day for weeks, and nothing, not even her pesky little brother, Ty the pterodactyl, was going to ruin it. Morning! The perfect beach setup. Tilly lugged her oversized beach bag to her favorite spot near a cluster of palm trees. She unpacked her essentials: a giant coconut sunscreen, a woven leaf umbrella, a snack stash. She rubbed sunscreen onto her frill, careful not to miss a spot. No sunburns for this dino, she chirped, adjusting her shell-shaped sunglasses. Mid-morning ocean escapades. The waves called to her, and Tilly waddled into the shallows, her thick toes sinking into the wet sand. A school of colorful fish darted around her legs, and she giggled as their tiny fins tickled her scales. "Hey! Race you to the reef," called Spike the Stegosaurus, who was floating on a makeshift raft of driftwood. "You're on!" Tilly charged forward, her powerful legs propelling her through the water. She wasn't the fastest swimmer, but she had stamina. Halfway to the reef, a mischievous dolphin splashed her, but Tilly just laughed and kept going. When Tilly reached the coral reef, she marveled at the glowing jellyfish and ancient sea turtles gliding past. A friendly mosasaur named Marina even let her hitch a ride on her back for a quick underwater tour. Afternoon sandcastle supreme. After her swim, Tilly returned to shore, ready for her next mission, building the greatest sandcastle in prehistoric history. Using her horns as shovels and her tail as a smoothing tool, she sculpted a towering fortress with seashell turrets, a deep moat, a miniature volcano that actually erupted when she dropped berry juice into it. A group of tiny crabs scuttled over, inspecting her work. One particularly bold crab, Snip, tried to claim the castle as his own. "Excuse me, sir, this is a 5-star dino resort," Tilly said, gently nudging him aside with her snout. "But if you want to be the royal guard, I'll allow it." Snip clicked his claws in agreement and stood at attention. Late afternoon, snack time and beach games, all that building worked up an appetite. Tilly dug into her mega fruit platter, savoring juicy mangoes, sweet pineapples, and a few crunchy coconuts. Then her friends arrived for beachside games: volleyball, tug-of-war, treasure hunt, sunset the bonfire bash. As the sky turned pink and purple, Tilly and her friends gathered around a crackling bonfire. They all roasted marshmallow-coated bananas on sticks and told spooky dinosaur tales. "Did you hear about the ghost of the deep lagoon?" whispered Ty the pterodactyl dramatically. Tilly rolled her eyes. "Ty, you made that up last week." But then a distant splash echoed from the water. Everyone froze. Double quotes, ... "Okay, maybe some of it's true," Tilly admitted, scooting a little closer to the fire. Nightfall, a perfect end to the day. With the moon high in the sky, Tilly yawned and packed up her things. Tilly gave one last look at the ocean, now shimmering under the stars. "Same time next week?" Spike asked. "Absolutely," Tilly grinned. As she trudged home, sand still stuck between her toes. She sighed happily. Best beach day ever. And just before she fell asleep, she made a mental note. Tomorrow, maybe a jungle adventure. And then tomorrow came Tilly, the Triceratops, and the jungle expedition. The morning after her epic beach day, Tilly woke up with sand still in her scales and a heart full of adventure. As she munched on a breakfast of fern leaf pancakes and meteor berry syrup, her mind buzzed with excitement. Today's the day, she thought. Jungle exploration time. Preparing for the unknown. Tilly packed her explorer satchel with a vine-woven canteen filled with coconut water aglow. A glow-in-the-dark moss map from her wise old friend, Sage the snacks. Tilly strapped on her adventurer's helmet and set off toward the dense green depths of Primordial Grove. Going into the wild, the jungle was alive with sounds: chirping dragonflies, humming giant bees, and the distant call of a Parasaurolophus choir. Tilly used her horns to push aside thick ferns, her sturdy legs stomping over bubbling mud pits. Suddenly, a rustling in the bushes. Tilly froze. Out popped Pip the Microraptor, her tiny, feathery friend who always knew the jungle's secrets. "Tilly, you're just in time. The butterfly blooms are opening today," Pip chirped, fluttering around her horns. Tilly gasped. The legendary butterfly blooms, were enormous flowers that unfurled their petals once a year, releasing clouds of bioluminescent butterflies. Lead the way. The butterfly bloom spectacle. Deep in the heart of the jungle, a clearing shimmered with towering flowers, their petals slowly peeling open like colorful umbrellas. As sunlight hit their centers, thousands of glowing butterflies took flight, swirling around Tilly in a dazzling dance. "Wah!" Tilly breathed, spinning in circles as the butterflies landed on her frill and snout. One particularly brave butterfly perched on her horn, its wings shimmering like stained glass. Pip giggled. "I think you've been crowned queen of the blooms." The hidden waterfall. After the butterfly magic, Pip revealed another secret. A hidden waterfall where the water was so clear you could see ancient fossils embedded in the rocks below. Tilly waded into the pool, letting the cool mist spray her face. "This is even better than the beach," she declared. Then Splash something tugged at her foot. A mischievous Baryonyx named Bary burst from the water, grinning. "Gotcha," Tilly shrieked, then laughed. "Bary, you scared the scales off me." Bary flopped onto the rocks, shaking water everywhere. "Couldn't resist. But hey, since you're here, want to see the Cave of Echoes?" The Cave of Echoes. Behind the waterfall was a cavern where every sound bounced off the walls in magical ways. Tilly stomped her feet. Boom, 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 and the cave answered with an earth-shaking echo. Then she let out her best Triceratops, roar, roar, and the cave roared back, louder and deeper, as if a hidden dinosaur were responding. Bary clapped. That was epic. The mystery of the golden fruit. As they left the cave, Pip spotted something glittering high in the trees, a golden fruit, rumored to grant incredible strength to whoever ate it. "Only one problem," Pip said. "It's guarded by the Swinging Vines gang." Sure enough, a troop of monkey-like reptiles chattered angrily, blocking the path. Tilly wasn't scared. She reached into her satchel and pulled out a bunch of banana leaf-wrapped treats. "Peace offering," she said, holding them out. The vine swingers sniffed, then devoured the snacks happily. Their leader, a grizzled old reptile named King Coco, nodded and tossed her the golden fruit. Tilly took a bite zap. Energy surged through her. "I feel like I could charge through a mountain," she bellowed. She didn't actually charge through a mountain, but she did win an impromptu log-pulling contest against Bary later. Sunset reflections. As the day ended, Tilly and her friends sat atop a cliff, watching the sun dip below the trees. "Beach yesterday, jungle today. What's next?" Pip asked. Tilly grinned. "Maybe volcano surfing." Bary spit out his drink. "You're insane, but awesome," Pip added. Tilly laughed, already imagining her next adventure. Because for a dino like her, the world was full of wonders and she couldn't wait to explore them all. And thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.